Well, here's a thought experiment for you. Imagine you have a few $1 million that you've raised. Or maybe you're a politician in a developing country and you have a budget to spend, you want to spend it on the poor. How do you go about it? Do you believe the people who tell you that all we need to do is to spend money, that we know how to eradicate poverty, we just need to do more? Or do you believe the people who tell you that aid is not going to help, on the contrary, it might hurt, it might exacerbate corruption, dependence, etc.? Or maybe you turn to the past. After all, we have spent billions of dollars on aid. Maybe you look at the past and see, has it done any good? And sadly, we don't know. And worst of all, we will never know. And the reason is that. Take Africa, for example. Africa suddenly got a lot of aid. These are the blue bars. And the GDP in Africa is not making much progress. OK, fine. How do you know what would have happened without the aid? Maybe it would have been much worse. Or maybe it would have been much better. We have no idea. We don't know what the counterfactual is. There's only one Africa. So what do? Do you give the aid and hope and pray that something comes out of it? Or do you focus on your everyday life and let the earthquake every 8 days continue to happen? The thing is, if we don't know whether we are doing any good, we are not any better than the medieval doctors and their leeches. Sometimes the patient gets better, sometimes the patient dies. Is it the leeches? Is it something else?